behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I've become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since 9/9. What I thought was gone, sitting in my pocket, in plain sight, all alone. I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges. All I know, got lost along the way, fell between the phone, wind stitches. Time to let go, to come what may. Don't look before you leave. What you give, you get to keep. So long, farewell, bye-bye. Let's have a toast for those lost old lives. And my crooked little heart that seems so rebellious is falling apart right now. I'm bleeding, easy kill, don't leave it all behind. I think it's time for me to go, burn all.
What's happened?
Stomp between the legs.
Oh,
No, don't zoom in there.
oh, what happened? Like a bee. Oh, what do you think? What's happened? Oh no.
Casualty number 1.
Oh, gutted. Those are her favourites. That's upset her more than she's showing.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Look at me, man, what I've become.
Welcome back to the outfit.
Yeah, we made it to the Gibb River Road.
3,500 kilometers to make it back here to the Gibb, which we did a few years ago, but
What
we
a
really
journey.
wanted to tackle it again in Bowser and with Wee Man.
Yeah, he's doing so well.
We were all prepped a few weeks ago, and then random unseasonal rains came and they ended up shutting the Gibb. So good to be here.
Yeah, we've gone like stir crazy in Canoe being stuck in
We
a caravan
have.
park, so it's
Oh.
good to hit the dirt roads again, hit
So
the
good.
corrugation.
Corrugations were actually manageable, which was pretty cool. And this is our first kind of night on the Gibb, right on the Durack River.
Wow.
Huh. So, we're going to take you along on a merry adventure with
As a
Oakley,
family of three.
Ange and Chris. And we're going to show you a little bit about what the Gibb has to offer. How is this for a parking spot? Bowser looking lean and mean. And I've been saying my little prayers to the machine spirits that Bowser will see us through without any major dilemmas, because if some of you have been following the channel for a while now, I guess, 3 years ago, Ange and I did the Gibb, but from the other end, coming this way. And our epic, awesome Jeep that we did love broke down pretty badly. So a shouldn't have been plastic oil cooler kind of in the center of the engine decided to give up and was just spewing all the engine oil out. So we had to stop at Mount Hart Wilderness Lodge, I think it was called, and get the part flown, and then I had to fix it. And it kind of just put a bit of a damper on things because it was stressful, and I didn't know anything about cars or anything back then, just had to kind of delve in and fix it, which we did. But still, we got through. That was awesome, but hopefully not so many issues on this time round on the Gibb.
We just went for a little walk at the end of the camp where we are right now. We just went to check the levels of the Durack River, which is just behind us, which looks like it's still quite a strong flow and quite a bit deeper than normal. So recently there was actually quite a big storm in the Kimberley area, unseasonable rain. So yeah, the levels of all the river went up, but now they have been going down for quite some time. So it looks like we'll be crossing the Durack River tomorrow morning. We were not too sure if we wanted to do it at sunset or not, but we've got such a good campsite that we may as well just stay here for the day and relax. Our little man is doing pretty good, although I think Nai is getting a bit tired.
Oh, we had such a rough night with him last night.
Yeah, we didn't sleep well at all, like the past weeks or so. We had a little bit of a sleep regression with our little man, unfortunately.
We're knackered.
Yeah, so that doesn't help. But to come here, that was 80 kilometers, and he slept the whole way. So I think he's due for a nap, so I'll try to put him to bed. But other than that, the spirits are high. We are very happy to be here.
Absolutely pumped. And such a beautiful spot.
Yeah, it is.
Looking forward to the birds. We saw some black cockatoos when we drove in, but I couldn't get them on camera, so hopefully they come back. But yeah, we'll have a bit of a chill night, I think, tonight.
Yeah,
and then
definitely
we'll start,
early night sleep.
Yeah, maybe trying some fires. It's a little bit too windy to have a fire tonight. There's such dry grass around. I don't want to light it and then just set the place on fire. That would be super bad. So no fire tonight, so just a basic dinner, hopefully an early night.
A quick one, an early night.
Yeah. See you tomorrow. Good morning.
Nice and early.
6:40 a.m. We're doing very well, and it is time to cross the Durack.
Look beautiful from there.
So just leaving camp. Really cold night last night. It was beautiful. So there's a little bit of mist on the water even, which is unexpected. So it's going to get out of this tight spot, and then let's cross. Diff locks on second gear. Okay. Alright, there's the drone. See, it's above the trees. Okay, get ready, guys. Smashed it! Crossed the Durack! That was gnarly. That was in like some serious flow. Hopefully you can see that from the air. That was cool. Now that was a lot of fun. So the boys are heading down to the river. Well, Mum makes pancakes. She's going to bring those down. So I just took the chairs down to the Durack, and now we're going to just chill. Maybe even see if any other four-wheel drives cross, but it is quite early. And this little man wants to see what's going on at the river. So stoked with that. That was In fact, when we did it a few years ago, I don't even know if there was water over the road. I can't remember there being water over the road. And that was gnarly, that was cool.
Not a bad little spot to have brekkie.
Not bad at all. Don't know if I should have my back to the water.
It's okay, I've got your back.
Got my back.
I'm making sure my boys are safe. No crocs around. Goodbye, Durac. Onwards to the next river.
Yeah, so we got another, what, 80k or so of non-stop corrugations. So,
yep.
And then, yeah, next little spot on the Gibb.
So we're about halfway through our destination for the day. Corrugation so far have been pretty good.
Yeah, the road conditions actually not as bad as we feared. Beautiful scenery, the weather's really nice, it's not too hot yet. It's a good drive so far, it's about halfway.
Little man is sleeping, despite the corrugation he actually loves them. So you're gonna carry on. Not too sure what to expect in terms of potential river crossing coming up, so you're very excited to see what's ahead.
Damn. All right, so not too sure what's happened. There's a possibility the tube lost air and so it popped the bead and flattened the tyre. I don't see any damage to the actual tyre, so we'll see. So I think tyre's going to be fine. Tube may need to be changed out. But anyway, got it off the truck. Truck's pretty safe. Ange is nice and far back. Getting the split ring off was a bit of a pain, but she's off. Now I need to get the wheel out of the tyre, inspect the tube, and have a better idea of what to do. I don't want to just swap over to the spare. I would rather run this same one. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Well, we found the cause of our problem. Tube is completely cooked. That'll do it. Look at this.
That being said, I think this is still one of the old tube that we've got.
I think this is one of the OGs. Yeah, man, it'll say on it somewhere.
Yeah, no, that's one of the old one. How many spare do we have?
Dos.
Cool. Won't be too much longer, Dada says.
I hope. Famous last words.
Famous last words. You pretty happy here? You don't mind? What do you have to say? Huh? What do you have to say? What an adventure. Stranded with Mama and Dada. So this is where Ox and I were sitting in the shade. Ox had the time of his life, like looking at Dada changing the tire. How did you go?
Went bloody well, actually. Pays to do it a ton of times unnecessarily.
Not even lunchtime, and you finished.
Yeah. I do need a juicy day.
Oh.
And a shower. Oh. So it was just the tube. Now, arguably a tube's okay because it's easy to change the tires over and break the bead. So it's easy for me to kind of do it on my own. But ideally, we would love to have those AMRAP ex-military Hutchinson beadlock wheels. They've got like a plastic sheet on the inside that squeezes the tire from the inside, and then it locks with a ton of bolts from the outside, jams the tire, doesn't need a tube. That would be awesome. That wouldn't have happened. But a blowout is more serious, whereas we had a major blowout just then, hardly felt it.
Yeah.
Because the tire still remains relatively good, just flat. So just felt a little bit just weird and flat. I think I heard a hissing noise, so I just pulled over, and yeah, we had done that. So no harm, no foul. Now it's an adventure.
And as well, just to add to that, those Hutchinson wheels, they are thousands of dollars we're talking for the upgrade. Whereas,
yeah, about 6,000 at least, I think.
yeah, no, it's a lot of money. Whereas those tubes, just to have like spare ones, we had bought 2 extra 2 years ago, last year when we had an issue in Esperance on the Southward Travels, and they are less than $100 each. So yeah, it's a no-brainer for us at the moment in terms of cost. We'll see in the future if we want to upgrade. But yeah, for now, very, very relieved that I've got a man that can do that job in the bush and we can carry on the adventure.
But the true hero of the story is this old bird. She pumps. Oh, without her, we would be lost. I really need to carry some jack stands, but they take up so much room and I don't at this stage. So I just use some muscle power in this 10-ton-old bottle jack.
Alright, getting little man out of his seat because we have arrived to our campsite for the night. We stopped just before for lunch, just on the side of the road, just nice and quick. And we made it to the Gibb River, the actual Gibb River, and what a spot. It's just one other car over there, caravan in the distance. Very quiet, it's amazing. Such a beautiful spot. We've got some cockatoos just above us. How do you find this spot?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Worth the troubles to get here.
Yeah, nice time to relax.
Oh, yeah. Angie's just had to shift because these guys have been peeing and pooping a little bit too close.
When it's not my baby, it's the cockatoo.
So fire's looking good. We've got some coals going on. 2 sweet potatoes in foil. I have got a corn on the cob soaking in water at the moment. And then we've got 2 big juicy steaks, beef steaks tonight for dinner. So we'll let some more coals happen over the course of about an hour, and then I'll put the corn on and the steaks. This has turned out so good. We got some Bundaberg ginger beers. This has been perfectly cooked, I must say.
These look so good.
Yeah.
See that, Oaks?
No steak
Just
for you,
that
sir.
little nub.
Awesome, and this spot is so nice.
Spectacular. Much better than I thought it was going to be.
So good. All right, we're going to chow down. Good boy. Corn.
One day.
So grateful to be here. That was an amazing dinner, full bellies. And it's been a really good day, even despite the tyre happening, which it's not a big deal. It is in the back of my mind that we've now only got one spare, but we've never really had issues in the past. I'm sure we'll be absolutely fine. Didn't even put me in too grumpy of a mood, because normally changing one of those things is a nightmare, but it was the fastest one I've done so far. So I'm a veteran now of changing those tyres and wheels. It's good. So we're now just going to chill out and watch this beautiful river and fire. Little gadget we've got that we're going to crank up soon is this little lamp from Olight. So I run tons of the Olight stuff. It's really good kits. I've got 2 of their head torches. I think I've got 4 of their lights now, and now they've just brought out O knife, and they've actually generously sent me a couple of their knives to try out, so that's quite cool. But that little lamp there, which I think is called the O Lamp Classic 2 Pro, we just have that right next to our bed, so in the middle of the night when we're changing Oakley and Angie's feeding, and we just turn that on because it's easy to get to, and it's like a nice mood lighting. And we're going to try it outside here for the first time as our little ambiance outdoor lighting. So we'll bid you adieu, and we'll see you bright and early
Tomorrow after a good night of sleep, huh?
Yes, good night of sleep, I hope.
What an epic campsite. We ended up staying another day because we like it so much here, and now we just made a crazy decision.
We're going to go up Kalumburu, Mitchell Falls Way, so we decided we wouldn't do it. So 3 years ago in the Jeep we couldn't do it because of COVID. They had shut it because of the Aboriginal communities up here. So we had that choice taken out of our hands.
Yeah, we couldn't.
This time we figured the corrugations are going to be, it's like an extra 700 kilometers of corrugations.
It's a long way.
Too much on Oakley, plus the fact that we've only now got 1 spare tube and tyre. So we figured, oh, we'll do it on a different trip and we'll just go to the other end of the Gibb.
And didn't do any research. Like, we're like, oh, we'll do it another time, but...
Yeah, but we've just watched 2 graders coming from the other direction. So our thoughts are the road's going to be perfect for us.
And I spoke with 2 families yesterday, and they were like, oh no, like, you are here, you may as well do it. And we're like, oh,
yeah, so maybe we
rough.
should. So we're going to give it a crack. If the road gets horrendous, we'll turn around. But yeah, let's go to the top.
Proper adventure.
Yeah, different adventure. Yesterday was so nice. We had a little training session, chilled out. Last night we had a fire with some beautiful pork steaks on the fire. It was really good. So now it is time to rock and Russian roulette.
See you next week.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next week.